Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're cracking open the ultimate playbook for young entrepreneurs trying to make it in the age of AI. We've distilled a wisdom from a bunch of self-made millionaires to give you a step-by-step guide, starting from zero and going all the way to building real long-term wealth.
So here's how we're going to break it all down. We're going to walk through this whole journey in 5 super clear phases. We'll start with getting your head in the right space. Then we'll set our first big goal, choose the right business model for you, then pour some rocket fuel on it with AI, and finally talk about how to turn all that hard-earned income into actual wealth. Okay, first things first. Before we even think about a business model or making a single dollar, we have to talk about mindset. Honestly, all the experts we looked at agree on this. This is the foundation. If you don't get this right, everything else is just going to crumble. Entrepreneur Iman Gadzhi, who, by the way, made his first million when he was just 18, says the number one mistake his generation makes is trying to skip all the hard parts. They see the finish line. They want to be the king, but they have zero interest in learning the moves of a pawn first. So this really boils down to 3 simple but powerful rules. First up, you've got to earn your stripes. Be okay with starting at the bottom. Respect the process. Second, dress to elevate. Look, people will judge you for your age, so present yourself professionally to get past that. And third, and this one's huge, get humbled. Find something in your life, whether it's the business itself or even a combat sport, that constantly keeps your ego in check. Because trust me, the market will humble you one way or another.
All right, so once you've got that mindset locked in, it's time to set a goal. And we're not talking about some crazy make $1 million by next Tuesday kind of goal. No, we're talking about a real concrete number you can actually hit. And that number is $10,000. Self-made millionaire Mark Tilbury says this is the hardest, but also the most important first step. But why 10,000? Well, it's because hitting that number proves something crucial to yourself. It proves that making money isn't just luck, it's a skill. A skill you can learn, and more importantly, a skill you can repeat. So, how do you get there? Tilbury lays out a few different roads you can take. You could do in-person stuff like mowing lawns for quick cash, but that's really tough to scale up. You could sell products, which could go global, sure, but that's a really slow burn to get started. But then there's the sweet spot, online services. This is where you get the best of both worlds, the global reach of a product, but with the high profit margins and fast cash of a service. It's the golden ticket. Okay, so if online services are the way to go, what does that actually look like in practice? Well, our sources point to 2 main playbooks you can run. So you've got 2 main forks in the road here. On one hand, you have what we'll call the skill model. This is where you develop a really valuable skill. Think video editing, copywriting, running ads, and you sell that expertise as a service. On the other hand, you've got the system model. This is where you tap into a pre-built platform like OLSP that uses affiliate marketing, so you can focus on promoting without having to create any products yourself. Now, if we double-click on that system model, a platform like OLSP usually has different tiers. But the key idea here, the one you really need to grasp, is leverage. See, at the higher levels, you're not just earning from what you do, you're also getting a cut from the sales made by other people you bring into the system. And that right there, that's how you create a compounding effect where your income is no longer tied one-to-one with your time. Now, it doesn't matter which model you pick because this next part is where you absolutely pour gasoline on the fire. We're talking about AI. This is the moment you stop being the person doing all the tedious work and you become the person who directs the work. And AI expert Dan Martell just puts this so perfectly. He says, you are no longer the person who does the work. You're the person who directs the shift. Your job isn't to be in the weeds anymore. Your job is to be the director, telling your AI agents exactly what to do. And the way you do this is through what he calls agentic workflows. Okay, so think of it like this. Right now, you might be the glue that holds 5 different apps together, right? You're copying a lead from here, pasting it over there, writing an email on another app. With an agentic workflow, a single AI agent does that whole chain of events for you. You give it one command, and it runs the entire process from start to finish without you lifting a finger. So let's get practical for a second. Imagine this for your service business. Step 1, attract. An AI scrapes the web and builds a perfect list of potential clients for you. Step 2, convert. That AI then writes and sends them all personalized emails based on their recent social media posts. Step 3, deliver. The AI can even analyze a new client's website and generate a completely branded custom proposal. The entire front end of your business is just done while you sleep.
So, once your business is humming along and that income is flowing in consistently, the final phase of the playbook kicks in. This is the end game. This is how you turn that income into real, lasting wealth. But here's the thing. There's a very modern problem you need to be aware of. Mark Tilbury warns that thanks to this massive AI boom, a standard, safe investment like the S&P 500 has actually become dangerously concentrated in just a handful of giant tech companies.
Just take a look at this. It's pretty wild. That first bar shows that for every single dollar you put into a typical S&P 500 fund, a whopping 40 cents of it is going into just 10 companies. The other 490 companies have to share the remaining 60 cents. And since most of those top 10 are all making the same massive bet on AI, you're taking on a huge and kind of hidden risk. So, to guard against a potential AI bubble bursting, Tilbury's strategy is all about smart diversification. Yeah, keep a core holding in the S&P 500, but then add some global funds to get growth outside the US. And here's a great tip. Invest in smaller, underdog companies that are using AI in clever ways, not just the giants building it. And of course, always keep some cash on the side in a high-yield account for emergencies or big opportunities.
So there you have it, a powerful roadmap from our experts that takes you from mindset all the way to millions. But here's the final thought. As AI keeps evolving and rewriting all the rules of business and investing, the single most important skill isn't actually in this playbook at all. It's going to be your ability to adapt, to keep learning, and to spot that next big move.